I'll bring you into my journey. I've been in, Christian ministry for 3 decades, being a professional Christian for 3 decades. And of course, I believe everybody's in ministry, but being called to the church since 97. So it's a long time ago. I think I must have been only 10. But certainly pastoring a church and then setting the church down and going traveling and itinerating was amazing. It was just so much fun, and getting to be with dear friends all over the country, it was just amazing, and seeing the impact God made in people's lives, just like such a privilege. And then of course COVID, and that sort of derailed everything. And a friend of mine had told me, you should go online, you should put your stuff online and start to do e-courses and all that kind of stuff. And I'd already started to do that. But then in 2020, we moved to San Diego, and finding ourselves in San Diego, which is, not an inexpensive place to live, and travel drying up, and people being very supportive and rallying around us. Again, forever grateful for that. But Rachel and I decided on a road trip to Fresno one time that I should launch this program called Mentoring Mystics, the Daniel Company, the Mentoring Mystics. And we did that, and we launched it. We got like a lot of people signed up for it that first year, and we met twice a month. And it was incredible. But of course, I'm 2 months into it and realizing, okay, I can't really launch a Daniel Company too. Like, what am I going to do? It's like that was my launch, that was my income for the year, and gulp, So the next iteration, I changed it up. I went to 6 months, thinking, okay, at least I can launch twice in this year. And then I got introduced to this model, which was the cohort or evolving mentorship model. And basically, we've been doing that ever since. I've been doing that in one shape, form, ever since, and it's just amazing. It is this model where you just open the doors, you do a launch, you open the doors for a week or 10 days and invite people in, and then you close the doors, and then 2 months, 3 months, 4 months later, you open the doors again and invite people in, and it's the same group. You're not constantly trying to replicate groups, but you just find a way to assimilate people into that existing group. So then I had friends who came to me and said, hey, would you teach me what you're doing? And there's kind of like 3 levels of consulting, really, when it comes to that sort of agency work. There's the, I show you how to do it and you do it. There's the, we'll do it together. And then there's, we do everything for you. And at that time I was doing the, hey, I'll show you what to do and you do it. And I had people coming and saying, well, would you just help me, work with me and do it? Let's build this together. And so that's what I did. I worked with some people and we built it together, and then they tried to build it on their own, and they ended up coming back to me and saying, actually, would you do it for me? And that was the birth of, Kingdom Mentoring, which is part of Sacred Space Coaching. That's part of the business that I now run, is to help people get their stuff online, is to actually help people in ministry make bigger impact. I mean, nobody I've ever met has ever been lured into ministry because of the money. But we frequently have more vision than we have provision. So I work with people that are convinced that God wants to provide through stewarding their own gifts. And so yeah, that was the sort of genesis of it. And since starting it, it's been growing. Year on year, it's been growing. It certainly isn't growing month on month, and not everybody who tries it, we do a trial period, not everybody who tries it knocks it out of the ballpark. They might make less than expected, but the majority of people do. The majority of people keep going. The vast majority of people keep going once they do the trial, and I just feel very honored to be able to serve those that serve God's people.